Hello viewers, welcome to Science TV Prime News with me Ruth Wairimu. Let's focus on our news. President William Ruto has nominated Dr. Ida Odinga, the widow of the late former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, to serve as Kenya's ambassador and permanent representative to the United Nations Environment Programme, Unep. In a statement released on Friday, Head of Public Service Felix Koskei confirmed that the President has formally submitted the nomination to the National Assembly. The move initiates the constitutional vetting process required for high-level appointments within the country's foreign service, making a significant diplomatic assignment for the veteran educator and civic leader. In justifying the nomination, Kosgei highlighted Dr. Odinga's extensive background as a distinguished educationist and a long-standing advocate for social justice and gender equality.
Run ODM on principle of constant consultations and always referring to the people.
The United Democratic Alliance, UDA, has declared its full confidence in securing victory in the upcoming by-elections for the Uvorore and Mominji wards in Embu County. Speaking in Mbeere North after overseeing the formal submission of nomination papers by UDA candidates party chairperson Cecily Mbarire stated that the party's track record in national transformation has solidified its support among the local electorate. Mbarire emphasized that the party has remained committed to its development agenda, which she believes has entrenched deep trust between the residents and the ruling party. The by-elections are being viewed as a significant litmus test for the party's grassroots influence in the region. During the event, Mbarire highlighted that the UDA's presence in Mbeere North is backed by a clear vision for the two wards, aiming to align local leadership with the government's broader economic goals. President William Ruto has announced the signing of contracts worth 600 billion shillings fully funded by domestic resources to accelerate the affordable housing program and integrate 5,500 graduate interns into the sector. During a commissioning ceremony held at State House, Nairobi on Friday, January 23, 2026, the president revealed that the multi-billion shilling investment is aimed at transforming Kenya into a construction hub while providing a professional launch pad for young specialists. The interns, who include architects, civil mechanical and electrical engineers, and quantity surveyors, will be attached to over 240 private consulting firms for a one-year period to gain high-level technical experience.
I remember when we went out for the campaigns, one of the single most asked matter by citizens was the millions of young people who get out of school, get out of college, get out of universities, and there isn't a concrete plan on how and where they are going to work. And therefore, we set out to have a conversation, and we set out to have a plan, and we put our ideas together, and we rolled it into a manifesto. And today, this is one of the meetings that confirms that the manifesto was not a piece of paper. Working in real, live infrastructure projects, either in a market or in a hostel or in a housing program, you will be there and you will experience firsthand that Kenya is changing. And you will help us, your knowledge, your skills, your expertise is going to contribute to making sure that those projects are world-class standards.
We must start thinking through how, going forward, we must introduce and implement consequence management for professionals who, under their watch, they make decisions, which decisions ends up having the kind of situations we had 2 months ago when we had a building, of course not part of this program, that had collapsed somewhere in this Nairobi.
We are engaging our companies, Kenyan companies. We are engaging Kenya's consulting firms, professionals. We are using our raw materials, and the young people of Kenya, including the interns who are here, are at it, transforming our nation. It tells you there is nothing that we cannot do if we believe in ourselves.
Moving on, Mandera Governor Mohamed Adan Khalif has issued a strong rebuttal against claims made by former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua regarding the alleged irregular acquisition of school land in Nairobi. The governor dismissed accusations that he is constructing a private apartment complex on land belonging to a public school in the Parklands area, describing the statements as entirely false and defamatory. In a formal response, Khalif characterized the allegations as a politically motivated attempt to tarnish his reputation and question the timing and intent of the former Deputy President's remarks. The controversy stems from a recent media interview in which Gachagua accused the governor of benefiting from the illegal alienation of public land for private development. Governor Khalif has maintained that the claims lack any factual basis and are intended to incite public hostility. He challenged those making the accusation to provide evidence of the alleged land grabbing to the relevant investigative authorities, emphasizing that he remains committed to transparency and the lawful acquisition of property. That's all we had for you, our viewers, for the Prime News. Thank you for staying with us. You've been with me, Ruth Wairimu, and my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Irene Chebiwot. Have a good night.